Do you still believe that Dreamers should have a pathway to citizenship?
Well, I don't want to negotiate through the media on what this package will look like.
But your own belief.
But I do believe that kicking these 800,000 kids out to countries that they've probably not been to since they were toddlers, in countries that speak languages they may not even know, is not in our nation's interest. So I do believe that there's got to be a solution to this problem. But at the same time, I think it's only reasonable, it makes perfect common sense, that we deal with the problem that was the root cause of this, which is we do not have operational control of our borders. We are not adequately enforcing our laws. And so it makes perfect sense to fix the source of the problem, the cause, while we deal with the symptom of the problem, the DACA issue, so that we don't end up with a DACA problem 10 years from now. That's just completely reasonable. And that's the kind of conversation and consensus that I think we can land on, that we'll have to do. And that's the kind of conversation we're just now beginning to have with our members.
Long term, can Republicans be successful if you don't make progress on immigration?
Well, I think we just need to make progress on immigration just for the sake of the country. Put aside politics. This is a broken system that needs to be fixed. What's broken? We don't have operational control of our borders. I mean, heroin in Wisconsin is selling for like $10. So we have a serious problem that affects all communities with respect to our borders. We have an undocumented population that is kind of out there in limbo. We've got labor shortages in areas like agriculture and high tech that are holding back growth. And I really do believe we need to fix this entire system. I don't think we can do it in one big bill. I just never thought those efforts really were going to be successful because they'll collapse under their own weight. Well, I think a wall actually works. I think a wall. Look, the reason I say that is because I went down to the Rio Grande and the Border Patrol themselves told me, yeah, there are certain spaces where we actually need a physical barrier. There are certain places,
but not the entire length of the border.
I agree with that. That's right. So I think circumstances on the ground should dictate what you need at various places. Some places in mountainous areas you need something like a smart fence. In parts of the Rio Grande River Valley, you need a levee because there's a huge flooding issue. So there are circumstances on the ground that should dictate how we do border security. But doing border security should be not a negotiable thing. We should have security of our borders.